Good afternoon, my friends. My name is Lama Jigme Gyatso. I'm a non-sectarian Buddhist monk, teacher, healer, and practitioner of the Tantric arts. Not in the sex worker sort of a way, but in the fun contemplative master kind of a way. Folks, if you've been paying attention to my pages, on the internet, you've noticed that for approximately 6 to 9 months, I've been allowing the political pundits to do my talking for me. Well, I feel more comfortable talking about politics as a natural extension of compassion. I'm a Buddhist. You can tell by the cool haircut and the cool threads what's going on. But in my spiritual training, I've studied many other religions. I've studied several, at least 2 Christian sects. And in the Christian New Testament, we are cautioned to let that faith without works is dead. I suspect it's in the book of James. We're told to pass someone who's cold and hungry and simply say, may you be, fed and clothed, is not sufficient. It's good that we care. It's good that we don't mock them. It's good that we wish them well. But if there's anything we could do to help them, even a little bit, just that little bit, then do it. Even giving a homeless man $1 might not change his life, but it adds up. So check this out. There's a wonderful story from an Eddie Murphy movie. I think it's called The G-Spot. I really liked it. It's about 15 years old. But anyway, it goes like this. You've probably heard this. A little girl noticed that at low tide there were a whole bunch of starfish dying on the rocky coast. More starfish than she could count. So she ran out there and started picking up starfish and throwing them in the sea, picking up starfish and throwing them in the sea. And her dad said, daughter, you can't hope to save them all. Therefore, your efforts are wasted. And the daughter responded, but Dad, the ones I do save don't share your opinion. They think my time and effort is well invested. Folks, if you just have enough money to give a homeless man $1, it helps. Every little bit helps. And just like the Christian New Testament tells us, this Buddhist monk is telling you and himself that compassion without action is a whole lot of hot air. Oh sure, in my case the hot air smells of mint tea, but it's still hot air. So here's my request to you. Pick up the phone. Let's pretend this is a phone. Pick up the phone. Call your local, let's try that again. Call your senator. Both your senators and your congressional representative. If you don't know who they are, that's okay. You can ask, you can type in, who's my senator on the internet, and you'll get an answer. You can type in, who's my congressman on the internet, and you'll be taken to a page with their name and their contact information. I'm imploring you today to pick up your phone, call your legislative representative and senator, and make it clear in no uncertain terms that America insists it doesn't have the means to take care of its elderly, its sick, its veterans, its homeless, its children, and the environment itself. Then it does not have the money to go halfway around the world and murder strangers. Yes, our legislators might have the ethics of a house cat, but they know which side of the bread is buttered. Yes, they might rely on deep-pocketed lobbyists to fund their campaigns, but it's me and it's you who vote them into office or out of office. That's right, folks. We are their boss. Yes, we might call them representative. We might call them senator. They call us citizen. They call us boss, jefe, honcho, demand. That's right, we's demand. So call, make your will known that America can't be bothered to murder strangers halfway around the world. We've got citizens whose legitimate needs require assistance. That's it. That's my rant for the day. Now, let's do something spiritual. If you've been listening, you know the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. You can jot that down. Capital O-M, capital M-A-N-I, capital P-A-D-M-E, capital H-U-M. And when you get comfortable with reciting Om Mani Padme Hum, on the in-breath you can mentally, silently recite it one time. On the out-breath, you can silently, mentally recite one time, May all beings benefit. You could do that 3 times. And then on the next in-breath, you can mentally recite again, Om Mani Padme Hum. On the next out-breath, you could silently, mentally recite, completely letting go. Do that 3 times. Folks, that's what we call a micro practice. Let's see, if you do that for 27 breaths, that's approximately a 40-second practice. You might be busy. You might be a thoracic surgeon. You might be a novelist. But I suspect you can find the intermittent 40 seconds a day to work on love and letting go. Now, I might be a fraud with a bad haircut, or I might be the real deal. There's only one way to find out, my friends. Play with that 40-second exercise. Why not once an hour? 40 seconds, you can spare them. Every waking hour, no need to lose sleep. And notice if you're a different person this time next week. My friends, I thank you for your time and your kind attention. If you have any questions or comments or simply wish to send me a great big cyber hug, then please send me a comment on my Facebook page, whose link can be found below this video. Of course, if you're in the greater Los Angeles area, I invite you to check out my latest live class. If you don't live here in toasty Southern California, we can set something up so that you can receive your Dharma education over Skype. Because in the age of LOL cats and internet porn, there's no reason your spiritual needs must be left behind. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Om Mani Padme Hum. Bye-bye.